Hi guys, Lady Random here and welcome back to Regrowth. Okay, we are going to be doing a bit more witchery today. We've sort of expanded our area a little bit. I've put in a infinite water source just down here, so we've got something to fill our cauldron up with. Obviously we are going to need to get a heat source under that, so it's probably going to be noisy and it's probably going to involve netherrack and fire and stuff like that, but we'll come to that in a bit when we're ready to use it. However, and ignore the fact I'm in here, I want to be in chapter 10, which is how the world grows. And we want to carry on from where we were here. So we obviously made our fume funnel in a previous episode. So we've got a couple of bits that we want to do. So we've got the altar perception, we've got the playing my tune, which is the attuned stone. I want to try and get the wicked shrubbery quests completed. We've got some of that already, and also the Polynesia charm, which will unlock us another quest as well, which is awesome. But I kind of thought we'll start with altar perception. So every witch needs a dark altar with which to perform rites and rituals. The best altars are built from rowan stones, rubbed with fumes and anointed with water for good measure. So we need to kind of do this twice. In order to make 3 altar blocks, we need 6 in total to make the altar. We need rowan wood, we need stone bricks, we need exhale of the horned one, we need a water bottle, and we need breath of the goddess. So I've already got a water bottle. We can refill that from our water source. So we need 2 exhale of the horned ones, which we have. We need 2 breath of the goddess. I think I should have here's some rowan wood. Yep, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4 planks of rowan wood. And this can just be done in the normal crafting bench, as it were. So let's put those in there. Let's put those in there. So it's just the water bottle that we're going to need to refill, which is fine. So that gives us 3 altar blocks. And oh wow, oh, it has actually swallowed up our bottle. Now I was not expecting it to do that, so okay, that's fine. We can quite quickly go make ourselves another water bottle. It's not like we're short on glass or sand or anything like that at all. Sand, you're in here. In fact, glass, there we go. Let's just make ourselves just a bunch more bottles. It's not like we're not going to use them. Let's gather those up. That's fine. I'm kind of totally okay with that, because we do actually need water bottles when we're using the cauldron to collect the potions that we make in the cauldron. So that's fine. It is not like we're not going to use them. So let's fill up our water bottle from here. And we'll pop that one into there, and that gives us another 3 of those, and we'll put our water bottles just there with the bucket. So we've got our cauldron. Now we need to set that up, and again it needs to be, as I said, a 3x3 sorry, 3x2. I'm kind of wanting to put it in between the trees, just because all of these things, it kind of powers up from nature, so having trees around it is a good thing. Now just check how wide this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Amazing, I did that. That's a nice even number. Well done me. So we're going to be slightly off centre. So why don't we just go for in between these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's good. So if we come in, let's go here, here. Actually, that's not going to be right, is it? Let's go. Let's put our altar 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab our pick quickly. Hopefully that'll be okay to break that. Yeah. So yeah, not perfect, but hey, there we go. 1 altar. And you see the altar at the moment, it will have power, so it can go up to 1028 power. So it will start drawing that from the nature around it. Now, one of the things we can do to increase the altar power is to place objects on top of that. So we'll start looking at some artifacts that we can actually place on top of the altar that will actually help enhance the altar power. Also having more sort of nature items, so flowers, trees, shrubs, etc. That will all really help. So basically it draws on nature to fill up the altar power. So we can let that do its thing. So we'll start letting that draw its thing. So that should give us that quest. We've got 100% on that. We've not got any other tasks that have popped up, so that's going to give us 10 melons, 10 pumpkins and 10 Spanish moss. So we shall claim that reward. Now our Spanish moss, we can just pop that straight into our chest. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do with the pumpkins and melons, but yeah, we'll just stick those just into this chest for the time being. So that's perfect. So you can see that's now unlocked a whole load of other stuff for us as well, which is really cool. So that's the more mutation, which leads on to all of these other things which we can start looking at. So the next thing along the tree is this, which is the attuned stone. So they're playing my tune. So dousing an elven dragon stone in lava whilst exposing it to a whiff of magic will attune it to the magicals that form the fabric of the world. Make an incredibly useful core for a number of devices, allowing them to channel this magical energy for operation. So a task we have to create an attuned stone. And we'll actually get 2 more attuned stones out of it, which is cool. So we need a whiff of magic, we need a bucket of lava, we need dragonstone. And the dragonstone is basically, it's a mana diamond that you throw into the elven portal. So we need to go and do that. We're actually going to need to go and relight our elven portal, because where our mana kind of ran out, that will give us the power that we need. Now that is all back up and running. I'm just going to be gathering some of this as well, just because I'm kind of in preparation for starting to think about some Thorncraft stuff as well, but more of that in another episode. But let's grab ourselves a mana diamond. Let's grab our wand of the forest, because we'll need to click back in, relight our portal. So we just need to stand here, we'll need to throw that into there, and that gives us our dragonstone, which is very cool. I don't know whether that's actually unlocked anything. Nope, it's not unlocked anything in any other quests by doing the dragonstone, which is a little bit disappointing. I was hoping it might. But let's go back into this and let's go and make our attuned stone. So I think previously you had to do this when it was not in Regrowth. In the mod itself, I think you did something, you just used a diamond, or you did something in the distillery, which is something that we also need to make. But we need a bucket of lava, and off of our shelf here, whiff of magic, which is cool. So let's bung that into there. So that's that there, that there, and that there, and that gives us our attuned stone. So we can now claim that, claim our rewards. That gives us 2 more attuned stones. Very cool indeed. Don't really want to be putting that in there. Let's put our attuned stone in here. What I've done is I've actually moved my chest of witchery stuff just up to this area here, because I kind of thought this is going to be our witchery area. Let's see how our altar's doing. So yeah, that's up to full power. Awesome. So that will probably unlock some more stuff. It has. Amazing. So that's now unlocked so that's the kettle, the distillery, and the spinning wheel, all of which we'll need. And it's also started to unlock some of the things that we actually need to go on altar. So one of those is the candelabra and the chalice, and they will be the things that will actually improve our altar power. But I don't want to do that just yet. I want to do this next, which is our Polynesia charm. So ever wanted to talk to the animals you've brought back to this world? Where there's a will, there's a way. With a Polynesia charm, you can not only talk to, but even trade with your animal friends. So simply right-click on any adult, non-aggressive mob to trade with the charm in hand to start trading with them. This includes zombies and skeletons if wearing the necromancer's robes, and creepers if wearing the witch's robes. And that will give us a fume filter, which will be really good for our witch's oven as well. So the Polynesia charm, again, it's not particularly difficult. We need netherwort, we need a whiff of magic, we need 2 odour of purities, and that's made from the hawthorn saplings, I think, smelting the hawthorn saplings in the witch's oven. We need an iron ingot, and we need a raw cod. So we could make a raw cod just by shoving a puff of fish in the mana thingy with the alchemy catalyst, mana pool, that's the word. But I think we have got some raw cod down in our basement, and we also need an iron ingot as well. So Of course I forgot to get those. So grab an iron ingot. Let's go to our, I think it's mariculture chest maybe. Raw cod. There we go. 1 raw cod. We'll drop off our essence of shards while we're here. We might as well anyway. So let's go boink, 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 dink, dink. And I have got some nether wart. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 nether wart. So nether wart, iron ingot, raw cod. And what was the other thing that we needed? So 2 odor purities, 1 whiff of magic. Okay, so odor purities, 2 of those, whiff of magic, 1 of you. So again, this is just done in the normal crafting table. Hopefully I can remember the order that this recipe goes in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that 4, and that gives us our Polynesia charm. Amazing. We'll go and check that out actually. So we can claim the reward for that. That gives us our fume filter, and I think we can put that into here. Or is it going to the oven? Not entirely sure. Is that shift right click? One might have to find out how that works, whether we actually need to put another chimney or something like that on there. Let me put that into here for the moment. We can always come back to that, but I'm kind of curious to see how this works. So I guess what will happen is that we'll trade with the animals and we'll maybe get like the feathers or eggs and stuff like that from them. So let's have a look. So if we right click on a piggy, we give them potatoes. Oh wow, so that's how we can get our mushrooms. Awesome. There's another way of getting mushrooms from pigs, from chickens, because you've escaped. Seeds give us a whole load of feathers, and I guess in the same way you can oh, it's got durability on it, that's interesting. So with apples you get brown mushrooms, but I guess you can upgrade the trades. So this cow wheat will give us gold nuggets. This one for wheat will give us belladonna. This one will give us water rocket. Oh, so they're all different. Sheep give us clay and potatoes and gold. And more chickens give us eggs. So okay, that's quite cool. That is pretty cool. Are we nearly full in there? We are getting quite full, aren't we? That is very cool. So that does mean that if we do need things, then we are going to need mushrooms for another one of the quests that we want to do. So that's pretty cool. I'm quite pleased with that. So that is our Polynesia charm. So we should be able to now go back here and see what else we have. So we've still got some quests sort of around this. So we've got this, which is the wicked shrubberies. Now we already started some of these. We can actually build a mushroom farm as well, which is quite cool. But we already got glintweed, we already got ember moss, and we already got Spanish moss. So it is this, which is, so we didn't get the ember moss, we need the ember moss. And you need mutandis, I believe, in order to be able to get the ember moss. And it's a bit nasty because if you walk over it, it burns your toes. But you need to use it probably either on saplings or grass. So what I kind of thought was, let's just use some grass, and let's sort of see if we can try to mutate this. So that's using the wrong thing. There we go. So we're going through hawthorn sapling, poppy, birch sapling, a citrine autumn sapling. Oh, I have got one of those. I'm going to take that. And ember moss. Amazing. And I've just harvested that, and you need to use shears to harvest it. So let's hope we can get another one. So I've got another 23. Oh, dark oak sapling. I'll take that. Japanese maple. I don't think we got that. I'll take one of you. Feather alder. Acacia. Oh, we don't have acacia. We don't have jungle. This is helpful for trees, I guess. Hopefully it's not going to take everything. Oh, a rainbow eucalyptus. That's just horrible, but it yields a lot of wood. So, do you know what? I'm going to take it. Oh, wow. So we are out of Mutandis. But we've got some interesting trees. We have got some interesting trees. I'm not entirely sure why I got another Japanese maple sapling. That was a bit stupid, really. So we need to make some more Mutandis. But how silly of me not to... Because, yeah, it hasn't gone into my inventory. We need shears in order to get the ember moss. So let me go grab my shears. Let's go make some more. Hopefully we've got some cactus green grown already in here, like so. Let's grab ourselves a little bit more of the essence of skeletons that we can use to make some more bone meal, which we need. I am going to grab some more of this essence of shards, just because I'm going to be needing it, and I'm going to try and harvest as much as I can. But let's see if we can make a bit more Mutandis up. Just make ourselves a bunch of bone meal. I'm just going to whack these bits into here. Yes, bones, you can all go in there. We'll whack that into there like so, and let's just see how much Mutandis we can make. So that's given us, that's another 24. Good enough. That is good enough. Let's bung that into there, and hopefully that'll be enough to get us another bit of ember moss. And I forgot my shears. I forgot my shears. Let's grab shears. Oh, there. In the hope that this time we can actually get our plants. Now, I don't think it spreads. It may do. I'm going to leave the flowers just because again, flowers are going to be really useful. So all of those flowers that we had previously. Oh, what are you? A goldenrod autumn sapling. You're interesting. There's glintweed. Sakura. Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, wow. So with that, I think we need to use the shears to gather that. Well, this isn't going so well. We got it the once, didn't we? We got it the once, and then we don't appear to have had it again. So I think I've got a load more. I think our biggest thing is cactus green that we keep running out of at the minute, which I'm pretty sure I've got a bunch of that in our dyes chest down here. Yeah, look at that. Stacks of it. It's fine. It's fine. We've got plenty. So let's pop the cactus green back into there. Let's see how much more Mutandis we can make. That's given us... What are we missing? We are missing the wood ash, which I'm pretty sure I've got another stack of wood ash up here. Now we get all of that again from either breaking down the trees, or we get it from... Oh wow, we only got 20. But yeah, you can get that from the dead trees if we chop those down. That also gives you wood ash as well. We don't want to put it in there, we want to put it in here. That's given us 15. Let's take a little bit more of this with us. I'm going to move over, and I'm actually going to bone meal the area around here. Hopefully we'll get lucky. Umber autumn sapling. Another glintweed. Oh, that's acacia. I've already got you. Different type of acacia sapling. Oh wow. This is really not helping, is it? Well, I'm going to I think what I will do is I will keep trying to get the stuff that we're needing. So I will go and make some more wood ash, and I'll catch up with you guys in a sec. And finally we managed to get an ember moss. It has taken, I am not kidding you, I have been out, I have dismantled trees and that burnt building that was kind of just over there to try and get wood ash, but finally we've got an ember moss, and we've got it with our shears this time because we are a complete idiot. So yeah, we could have saved ourselves a whole lot of bother with that, couldn't we? But there we go, that completes that. So we can now, we'll get mushrooms and we get to pick our rewards for that. I'm going to go for an older sapling just because, and let's stick that into here, and I'm going to stick our mushrooms. I don't know whether we're going to need them. I'm going to put them into here anyway. It's kind of suggesting that we might. And let's pop that into there. So there we go, that finally gets that quest sorted. So we have now collected that. So it's not kind of given us any extra quest from that, but we've unlocked a few things. So we've got a few things unlocked we start for the next episode. So we've got this here, which is Mutandus extremis, and that is basically, yeah, so we need the Witch's Cauldron for that, which is that there with the nether wart and normal Mutandus, and that gives us Mutandus extremis, which is kind of cool, but we need to obviously sort our fire out below that. But we're not going to set fire to a load of stuff. Now, with all the flowers and things like that that we've got all around the altar now, you'll see that that's now got up to 1,222 just from having this extra life stuff around it. It's kind of messy, but it kind of works, which is good. But I think we shall call it an episode at that point, because it has been quite a long time of playing to actually get it to the point where we completed those tasks that we wanted to. But there we go, a bit more of a delve into witchery. As I said, we're going to start maybe looking at some Thorncraft things, possibly in the next episode. It may be that we do that the episode after next, and we carry on with a little bit more witchery in the next episode. But Thorncraft will be coming very soon. But for now, guys, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we shall see you in the next one. Take care.